Hey everybody, it's your girl Angie. Welcome back to Kiss My Cheeks TV. Let's get back into the Real Housewives of Potomac. I'm kind of excited. I finally gave a F. I finally cared enough to watch. I think I binge watched 3 episodes last night and I said, let's do a review. This is getting a little bit interesting. I really have a pit in my stomach that Atlanta is going to be like Potomac. Like Potomac, we knew this fight was coming and we wanted to see what was going to be lead up to the fight and the aftermath of the fight. And I'm very disappointed. Like it's been very boring. And I feel like Atlanta is going to be the same way with this stripper gate. But we're going to get to Atlanta on December 12th. Y'all already know it's coming back December 12th. So I'm going to do a little catch-up review and then review the latest episode, which I believe they called some about the shade is on. I wrote it down. Anyway, y'all, what y'all think? Y'all know I'm so scared to dye my real hair. So I've been playing with this wax. You get it from the beauty supply store, $6. And I've been playing with the gold to kind of get a blonde highlight. And today I put like 2 handfuls just on this little baby section of my hair. And it won't turn gold. My hair is so hard to turn. And I can't bleach it. I'm so scared to bleach it. But I'm playing around with the colors. Anyway, moving on. Let's jump right into the catch up of the episodes. I'm going to start at Robin's IRS problems. I ain't going to read you too bad, Robin, because a lot of people owe the taxes to the IRS. One thing you know, I got a little payment arrangement. I ain't $90,000. No, ma'am. I keep up with my payment arrangement with the IRS, and I even allow them to take a little bit extra out my check so I could try to break even. That is my goal every year as an accountant, is to break even. I don't need a refund, but I don't want to pay y'all nothing either. But I found it very funny that Robin is on here treating this like, haha, yeah, I owe $90,000, you know. I'm always, what Giselle say, Robin's always late, and she's always late with her taxes too. I'm like, no, bitch. Y'all read Giselle down. Uncle Ben shirts, tax reform shirts, sending pizzas to her house. It was Karen's private business, and y'all was all up in it. But now that it's Robin's turn, oh, it's a little joke. Oh, she got a little payment arrangement, but she can't afford to buy her children no bigger house. She can't afford no real diamonds. I don't even think Juan wants to marry her ass. Do he really want to legally link his name back to someone who has bad money management? And it's quite funny that Robin is reading Monique. You think somebody gonna change in 2 weeks? No, I don't think she changed in 2 weeks. I'm like, bitch, you've been 4 years and you still ain't changed. You still ain't got your finances together, and it's been years. Moving on. Whenever I see couples counseling, I fast forward. It doesn't interest me. I don't believe we're getting the true tea. I totally 100% believe in therapy, counseling, all of that. But I also believe in the client-patient privilege. I believe true therapy happens off camera. So when I see it on camera, I just fast forward because they just telling me what they want me to hear. I saw Candace and Wendy whining and crying about something. I'm over Candace and her crying and her whining about Monique. I'm over them trying to make Ashley and Karen pick a side. This is not high school, ladies. All of you ladies are in your 30s or 40s, close. This is not high school. We don't pick sides. We've all seen people be in fights. Yes, it was sad to see you all fight on television. No, you all do not represent all Black women, so I don't take it as Monique and Candace fighting representing me, because Candace's mouth does not represent me. And I do have a little bit of self-control, you know, at my age, where all that mouth ain't gonna make me want to throw hands. Like, at 42 years old, what could really, really make me want to throw hands? Like, people can make me that angry, but I know what I have to lose, and I don't want to lose none of it. Not to no bitch with a mouth. So not everybody's anger control is the same. we ain't gonna go, but we've already discussed the fight. I'm just over them making them pick sides. What pisses me off the most, at some dinner just a couple of episodes ago, they asking Candace, do we really want Monique to go to jail? And she's like, yes, I want her to be prosecuted to the highest extent of the law. And I'm like, really, bitch? You ain't want to prosecute your mama when she popped you in the mouth with her purse. Your mama showed no remorse, and she got on the reunion and reenacted the incident and proceeded to pop you again with her purse, just lightly. You ain't want to pursue your mama. See, I fought your mama for not popping you enough when you was a child to get your mouth under control. She probably thought that shit was cute. Let me tell you, all you grown-ass women who have children, y'all think that smart talking is cute. You think that reading and sassy mouths at a young age is cute. You let your kids do whatever they want to do, no discipline. Look at Candace. That's what they're going to turn into, a grown-ass child. Candace suffers from running into the right one. See, Monique was the right one. She loved to tell everybody, you got the wrong one. You got the wrong one. But see, look, you were the right one for Monique. That you ran across the right one who was tired of your bullshit. Monique probably was, everybody. That's why I say you have to be kind to people, because you don't know what people going through at home. You don't know what their real life is about. Monique probably was upset with her husband. Monique does have 3 young children, and she probably was stressed out and tired. Not saying any of this is an excuse. She might have had some other bullshit on her mind. You see, she got her old good friend running around telling true tea or rumors. I don't know. It's all alleged. Monique said it's false, so I believe it's false. But she's dealing with all this. And then here you have Candace with the mouth and a knife. She was swinging a knife. She ran across the right one on the right day, and she got it. And you got to take that. All this playing the victim, it's just making you look stupid. I don't know anybody that really agrees with you. I believe even your friends, Giselle and Robin, have backpedaled into saying that you played a part in it and that you were wrong now that they've seen it. People are now saying you both, Wendy, all of them are saying you both were wrong currently. Anyway, let's move on, because I can't stand. And see, she took a dig at that dinner at Ashley, because Ashley is, I don't trust that friendship. I don't trust that have a baby and I've changed thing. I think Ashley is the same Ashley, but I'm gonna roll with Ashley being changed for now. Ashley was Candace proceeds to tell Ashley that Monique is paying her to say the things that she's saying. And she was like, why does Monique have to pay me? My husband is rich, unlike yours. That's what you should have said, Aunt Ashley. You should have said, my husband is rich, unlike yours. That's what you should have said to shut her ass up. But see, Candace is going to double down and say, he's your husband for now. I don't see that. And I was applauding Chris, because Chris was in the background saying, Candace, shut the fuck up. Let this shit go. Shut the fuck up. She don't listen to her husband. But at least her husband was trying to tell her. I wish somebody would just tell her, this is why you got dragged. Your mouth. You talking shit. Somebody is going to pop you in it. I wish Chris would just tell her that. And he probably did tell her that off camera. Like, this is why you got dragged. And see, Ashley is letting Candace make a fool of herself. So Ashley has changed in that bit, because Ashley would have been the first one. It would have been a match going back and forth. But she let that ride. So now we had a car ride with Giselle and Jamal. I've never seen 2 people have, it was like it was an Uber. It was like she was riding with somebody in an Uber. It was like no chemistry, no passion, no concern, no love. Giselle is telling Jamal like she's tired of the distance and she thinks she ready. I don't know what she was really trying to say, because at the end of the day, I'm going to interpret it. I interpreted that conversation like this. I really want to be with you, but my coins is in Potomac. I wish you can find you a church in Potomac and we could do the damn thing. That's how I interpreted that conversation. And I think Jamal proceeded to say, look, my coins are in ATL. So what you want to do? You know, you told me you wanted to have your own space. You wanted to be your own person. You didn't want to lose yourself. All of that just told me Giselle's coins are in Potomac. And I ain't mad at you because you won't fit in on the house. You won't fit in with the Peach Ladies. Oh, the Kenyas, the Portias, hell, the Marlos. Oh, Giselle, that shit you do in Potomac would never fly in ATL. Ever. Ever. You thought you saw a dragon with Monique. Okay. Oh, it wouldn't even be physical. The tongue lashing, the wit, the quickness. None of you ladies in Potomac could handle the mouthpiece of a Kenya Moore or a Marlo or even Ain't There No More or couldn't do it. Couldn't do it. But anyway, let's move on because that hug at the end showed me everything I needed to see to be like, Giselle, quit playing. Quit playing with us and this man. Let him save his flyer miles and stay in Atlanta. Now, we get a lot of segments of Wendy, and let me get my shade out the way real quick. Somebody on Twitter posted a picture of Wendy with the Jermaine Jackson, and you know all that shoe polish he have on his head, where his hairline looks like a big U. That's all the forehead you see, and all the rest of this is black paint. They posted that side by side with Wendy, and I can't unsee it. And every time I see Wendy on the TV with all her bundles, all I could think of is that Martin episode where Gina's best friend came to town and they caught her eating the ribs when she said she didn't eat any meat. And Martin or Pam, somebody grabbed a track and she ran out the room and all them bundles just came flowing from the back of her head. I'm like, it's too many bundles, Wendy. A good 3 bundles is a nice full amount. It looks like you have 4 or 5 bundles in that head. It's too much. Okay, I got my little shade out the way. I like Wendy for the show for one reason. Wendy is fresh air. Wendy's family is fresh air. I appreciate seeing the Nigerian cultures. Like, yeah, it was a sip and see, but it had a twist. I love hearing her mom tell us about because at the end of the day, we all are from Africa. And it's sad that we don't know a lot of the cultures there. And so Wendy bringing some of that to the Housewives of Potomac, I appreciate. I love at home Wendy. I love seeing Wendy with her kids, her daughter, her husband. I love all of that. I love seeing political Wendy. I don't mind seeing Wendy in her professional form. The Wendy I don't like is the Wendy who has low self-esteem. That I'm just telling what I see. I could be wrong. Whose esteem is so low that her and her 4 degrees, as she loves to call out, is not good enough. It's not good enough for her. Her being a political commentator on CNN and her showing that side of her personality, us showing her cultural side of her personality is not enough. Where she wants to be a bottom bitch with Giselle and Robin and say ignorant comments, wants to get in the gutter and make people, I want you to make her accountable. I want you to do this. I got 4 degrees. I got 4 degrees. It's like her wanting to play the reality TV game. To me, you gonna Phaedra yourself. And by that, what I mean is Phaedra, she's an attorney. Phaedra is very smart. She has her funeral home, all that good stuff. But to me, Phaedra got on TV and showed a part of herself where I would never I would never let her take me to court. Every case she took to court on this show, she lost. On that show, she lost. She lost the child support with Sheree. She lost the stuff with Candy. She ain't never won a case on the Housewives of Atlanta. Her personality got to be real nasty. We got to see the trifling side of Phaedra. And I wouldn't trust her as my attorney. And I feel like that's what Wendy is going to end up doing to herself with all this bullshit. You're going to make it to where people in the professional world is going to see what you're doing over here on this bullshit ass show where you can make twice as much money with your 4 degrees. You don't need the show. I don't know why you're on the show. Like I said, I do like certain aspects of your story, but when you get in the gutter and you want to start all this and telling people they ain't good enough because you got 4 degrees and they ain't got nan one in their country, and if it wasn't for their husband they wouldn't have nothing, like, it's like, bitch, who are you? I loved how Karen read Wendy and was like, bitch, we on the same platform. You got 4 degrees and you on the same level as me, if not lower, because I've been on this shit since day one. You trying to get on. I just, like, when she did the Black Girls Vote, I really liked that event. You could have left Candace and Karen downstairs having their conversation. And like Karen said, you slithered your way on into the mess, and it had nothing to do with you. Let's move on from that. Okay, the new episode is called Hats Off, Shade On. Okay, we finally at the new episode. Let's make it quick. Candace was singing, so I hit fast forward. See, that was quick. Giselle and Robin are having an event. They want to meet up to talk to Karen about her finances with Ray and the tax troubles. And to me, Robin, you the last one that can tell me anything or make a comment about me bailing my husband out of his taxes when your ass is sitting $90,000 in debt to the IRS. You the last bitch that can tell me anything, because at the end of the day, I'm sure you would like to legally get Juan attached to your name so he can help you out with your $90,000 tax debt. I don't see y'all walking down the aisle. I don't see it. I see y'all having a little Yandy Mendici wedding where y'all walk down the aisle, but ain't no paperwork getting signed. I guarantee Juan ain't signing no paperwork until that $90,000 debt is paid in full. Not no payment arrangement, in full. Oh, it has to be paid in full before he signs on the dotted line. I bet you money. So anyway, the whole tea thing, it was cute. It did look like an event that Giselle should have took her kids and not Karen and Robin. I can't stand, like, I like Robin. I'm going to say some nice things about Robin, but I don't like Robin when she is with Giselle. I don't like anybody when they with Giselle, but moving on. That whole conversation of you had to bail your husband out of his tax debt, and you jokingly, I believe when Karen was like, and I want my money back, you know, I need that. I feel like she was drunk and joking when she made that comment. That's just me. But see, these are two unmarried bitches who ain't got no partner to help them do anything. And see, Robin should be the main one who know about losing somebody's finances and they wanting their money back. You see, Juan ain't even entertaining getting back with your ass until you got him some of his coins back. I guaranteed if you was the broke bitch who wasn't on Potomac, Juan wouldn't be nowhere near you. Moving on. I can't stand them bitches. I can't stand those bitches. I'm like, y'all two single bitches who don't understand that at the end of the day, you can have 10 accounts in your husband's name, 20 accounts in the wife's name. In the court of law, y'all go to get a divorce, all that shit got to come together and be split if ain't no prenups. Don't nobody give a fuck what's in your name when you marry. It's our money. It's our money. You can handle your finances however you want to, but legally, it's our money. Period. And so for a wife to help out her husband in a tax debt, one, that's nobody's business, but Karen, you told it. I don't even see why that's a point of conversation or concern. Karen, a wife, helped out her. Now, it's different if it's just your man. It's different if Giselle is sliding Jamal some money for his tax debt, because that's just your man and a fake man at that. That's what married people are supposed to do. And if I feel like over these however many years, 30, 40 years, I don't know how long Karen, 20, I don't know how long they've been married. I'm sure Ray has given Karen way more than this little bit of tax debt Karen has helped her husband out of. So miss me with the bullshit. Y'all just some jealous helpers because y'all ain't got nobody to help y'all with your torn down barn or what Candace call your torn down tree house in the middle of the woods. And Robin wish somebody would help her with her tax debt. But moving on. Karen called Robin's hat line embezzled. I hollered. I said, embezzled? 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 The name of the hat line is Embellish. I actually like Robin's hat line, but we'll get to that in a second. We back to Wendy. And Wendy is with her family again. I believe they were I like Wendy and her family. Like, I can look at that. I could see a Wendy segment like that. But then Wendy always has to take it somewhere else. A sad part I didn't mention about Wendy, and this is a part of the Nigerian culture I don't understand. Like, why does my career reflect on my parents? Like, why do I have to be a doctor to make my mama look good? Shouldn't I just be whatever I want to be? And as long as I ain't asking my mama for no money, she happy. Is that just African American culture? I don't understand why you having your 4 degrees and all. I ain't gonna say all you is, but being a political commentator, I mean, great. I'm proud of Wendy. I am. PhD, black woman, right on. I don't understand what your mama got to do with it. I don't understand why a beef between your mama and his mama caused his entire family to disown him. Like, I don't get it. Okay, the two mamas got beef. Just don't invite them both to Thanksgiving or to Christmas. One of them get to come over for Thanksgiving, the other one come over for Christmas. I don't understand why they completely disown him. Like, if this woman ain't sleep with her husband, I don't understand where the true beef is. Because they disagree? Explain that in the comments to me. I don't understand. That was so sad to me that his whole family, his brother, his sister, his mother, everybody disowned him. They don't know any of the grandchildren because the two mothers can't agree. I saw some more therapy, so I hit fast forward. Now we had I'm gonna say some nice stuff about Candace. Now we get to see her sing again, and I didn't want to hear it, but my lipstick. I'm telling y'all, when y'all wear red, it shows all the imperfections. That's gonna drive me crazy, but we gonna get through this video. Who is Chucky? I think I might have fast forwarded a little bit too much to where I didn't get to see who Chucky is. I don't recognize him in the entertainment industry, but I just might not recognize him. But I'm assuming he's some kind of big producer. He has to be big enough to have a record label. He remixed Candace's song, and y'all know how I feel about that Candace singing and music. It's a quick fast forward. But it sounded like a School Days beat, like something from the movie School Days, one of them old schools, 80s, funky, hip-hop, R&B beats. I was feeling the beat. I was like, okay, Candace, I kind of like this remix. I ain't gonna download it or nothing, but I like it. Didn't hurt my ears. I like that remix. That was a good song. And then he offered Candace a record deal. And Candace started breaking down crying because she was like, I got a record deal when I was younger, and my parents said the contract was trash. And so I'm happy that you offered me another one because that means you really believe in my talent. Girl, it's gonna sound shady. I'm sorry. But if Candy could turn that non-singing ass Kim Tardy for the Party into a hit record, I'm sure anybody could have a hit record with the right producer. That was shade. Sorry, Candace. I really, on my notes, I really said, I'm happy for you. I'm happy to see anyone reach a goal or to get a dream come true, because I have my own dreams. I have my own goals. And I would be upset if people were constantly shading me in my happiness. But one thing I'm going to say, Candace, if you're nicer to others, people might be more happy for you. Like, it's easy for people to shade you because your mouth. You always shade them, so people don't mind throwing a couple of shots your way. But I am seriously, I'm happy for you. On Potomac, I will listen to whatever music you put up there. I ain't gonna go searching for it or nothing. But you know, I wish you the best. I wish you the best. Let's see, we almost at the end. Okay, Monique is in some confessional crying about her charges and explaining why she put some charges on, what's the child name? Candace. And she was like, you really want the police to come arrest me in front of my children, take me to jail? And I said, Monique, no, don't nobody want you to go to jail. I don't. And I really don't even fault you for dragging the ass. I really don't. But at some point in time, as a grown ass woman, if you are so concerned about being arrested in front of your children, having your children have nobody making a little cereal in the morning, nobody to fly your bird to Charlotte, all that stuff, you have to think about that when you see a bitch talking. You have to just realize, ain't nobody worth me leaving my family, going to jail for, ain't none of this bullshit worth it. And control yourself. At that moment, when you see Candace doing all this with a knife in a glass, just walk away. I know y'all want to make good TV, but sometimes you can get caught up in that moment and forget you on TV and take it there. That's why I really don't fault you, but you did assault the girl. Like, it was both of y'all fault. The judge already ruled that it was both of y'all fault. The case is thrown out. But it could have went left for you. So hopefully you will remember in the future, none of these bitches worth your family. None of them. Or your coins. I honestly believe Candace only really wanted the coin. So Ashley is over with Giselle. Baby Dean is so cute. The outside of Giselle house look a mess. The inside, everybody hates on it. I don't really hate on it too much. Like some of the rooms, but I don't mind the hot pink fuchsia wall. You see this bright ass burgundy wall I got right here? if I was a single lady, and didn't have to run decorations past my husband and have us agree, I probably have a hot pink wall somewhere in my house too. Call me tacky. I don't care. The hot pink wall didn't bother me. And I like the couch. The couch. Now, them hot pink ass pillows that clashed with the wall, I didn't like. She should have just kept it the accent wall and had all gray pillows and maybe accented with some white pillows. Or, some of it was tacky. Let's move on from that. At the end of the day, Ashley is talking about this trip, and we're seeing more of them just icing out Giselle, because not Giselle, but Monique. Giselle is like, if you invite Monique, I ain't going. Candace ain't going, and I'm gonna tell Robin and Wendy not to go too. So I'm sure Robin broke ass would have went. She can't afford to turn down no Bravo money. She don't give a fuck about you that much, Giselle. But so we get to just see more of Monique being iced out. She ain't going on the trip. So now we at the embellished hats. I like the hats, Robin. I really do. I wish you success with the hats. I think I heard somewhere that they have a silk or satin lining to help protect your hair when you wear the hats. A lot of the hats are cute. I really like the leopard one, the leopard print with the hearts. I might even, I got to see how much they cost, girl. I don't want to spend that much. I don't really like you at all. But I do like the hats, and I love a good accessory. And I like the one that Giselle had on that said love It was white with the black love, and then it had splashes of pink. I would probably get that one for a friend of mine who loves pink. And it was another one I saw that I really liked. I can't remember. But that leopard print one, I like the most. I like that one the most. And I wish you success with the hats. I mean, girl, we all got to start somewhere. Hell, I'm getting ready to start selling the paparazzi jewelry. So I ain't going to talk about you. I ain't going to talk about nobody with no hustle. We all got to start somewhere. Yes, we do. So Giselle is at the event starting shit. She telling, and Robin is a follower. Like, Robin, this is your event. Why you let Giselle come in there talking shit? One, you was at the event with Karen. She did not say all the shit that Giselle said that Karen said. Yes, Karen did say she's not a medical doctor, but she didn't say it like that. She didn't say all that. She ain't found the cure for cancer. She ain't found the cure for AIDS. That's what you call putting 20 on 10. Giselle added a little extra to that to make Wendy more mad. Anyway, they revealed they're going to Portugal and that Monique isn't coming. They all jumping around, whatever. So now it's Karen versus Wendy, because Wendy is like, I got something to say before we go to Portugal. I got to get this off my chest. And so Karen read the shit out of Wendy. It was hilarious. The best thing that I like that Karen said, which all you ladies need to take heed to, is that whenever it's some bullshit in the group, look at who told it to you. And to me, and as a grown woman, if Giselle come to me with some bullshit, I'm like, oh, she said that about me. I'm not going to in turn take everything Giselle say and all of my anger and at you. Like, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to at least ask you, well, Karen, this was brought to my attention. Somebody said that you said XYZ about me, and I just want to know why you said this. And now you give Karen the opportunity to say, I did not say that, or let me tell you what I meant, and because a lot of things could be lost in translation when you playing the telephone game. And y'all take everything that Giselle says, and like Karen says, every time we have a beef, it's because Giselle told you something. You need to look at your source. Everyone in the group needs to hear that. That's the message for everyone in the group. Whenever somebody got something to say about, just come to me as a woman and be like, I heard you said this about me. What's up? So now I could tell you, if I'm on that energy, I could tell you what's up. Or if it was transferred to you incorrectly, I can tell you what I meant. And we ain't got to have all that rah-rah. Because Wendy, all you did is make yourself look a fool. Because Karen got up and said, I made fun of the way you walk. Let me show you what I did so you can see. So let me show you how I did it. She said, you slithered your way into me and Candace's conversation that had nothing to do about you, and you was looking like this. And then not only you sitting here trying to read Karen down, talking about she ain't got no degrees and all that. I already talked about that earlier. But then after all that, you trying to throw all this in her face when every woman at the event got up and started mimicking you doing what Karen was doing, which was making an ass out of you. So you ended up starting this shit just to end up reading yourself. Because everyone who you thought was going to have your back, and you all big on support, who supports who, everyone, the bitch who got up and put the battery in your back got up and was making fun of you with Karen. And they all slid their ass out the event and left you sitting there looking dumb. That's what you get. I already said Monique. Candace finds out, we end the episode with Candace finding out that Monique put the charges back on her. Bitch, you charged me, I charge you. Shit, you hit. Yeah, I hit you, but you threw a drink on me and put a knife in my face. Okay, bitch, what? What the judge got to say? Here go Candace, this rusty ass bitch. When you hear Candace in the house with Chris, when you hear those conversations, that's how Candace truly is. Nasty. This rusty ass bitch. Listening to her hood rat ass friends and her dumb ass attorney. She's sociopathic. And I'm writing all this stuff down and I'm like, what? All she did was tug on your wig. Really, that's all she did. That's all she did. She was trying to snatch your wig off. Everybody on YouTube been saying it, girl, whatever glue you have for that wig, sell it. Sell it. Because Monique was she wasn't punching you. She could have been lighting your ass up. She could have been. All she really did was try to tug off your wig. And I'm not gonna go too far backwards with Ashley. What's the child name? Candace and this Monique situation, because like we all know the judge has already dismissed charges on both sides. I believe the civil suits have even been dismissed. Candace just mad she ain't got no coins. Go ahead and ask your mama for some money. We see what we call it, a preview of the Portugal trip. In my mind, I'm wondering why is Candace on the ground on all fours in a thong and a cat costume? But I'm like, Monique isn't there for these trips, and it's sad. Because it's sad we just can't watch people have fun on TV. We got to see somebody arguing. So I'm like, Monique isn't there, so it's going to be Wendy versus Karen. And then it looks like it's going to be everyone read Ashley. It's going to turn into, okay, Monique's not here. Let's focus on Ashley. Well, why y'all not focusing on this bitch Candace and her mouth? Why can't nobody tell Candace about her mouth? That's it. That's the end of the episode. I'm sorry. I know this video was long. I apologize, but I did have to kind of recap 2 episodes to get to the current. I'm interested on this trip. I don't want to see everyone gang up on Ashley, but like I said earlier, I don't think Ashley really has changed. I think she's changed her ways, but I agree that old Ashley's still under there somewhere. I don't believe in all that, oh, you had a baby, so you completely changed, or I had a baby and I know what is, you know, because I didn't have one too. Stop it, Angie. Just stop it. Anyway, let's go ahead, like, comment, and share this video. I appreciate it. Be on the lookout. Real Housewives of Atlanta is coming up in about a month. Real Housewives of Salt Lake City, I'm interested in. I want to do a cast review soon. I just want to see what these ladies give. It's going to be a different storyline. I don't really like people's storyline being based around religion, because I know what my religion is. I don't like to see people play with religion, because I truly believe, what do they call it? A stepping stone. Like, I really feel like when people play with religion or get on TV claiming to be a pastor's wife, all these different big time figures in a religious community, but you still acting a worldly ass, it's what gives people the whole hypocrite, like, this why I don't want to go to church. Look at what your first lady on TV doing, like Giselle ass. I just don't like when people play with religion, because it's something that I really hold dear to me, and I don't like to read religious people. But I'm gonna see what Salt Lake City gives. That comes on next week, so we're gonna have some more reviews in the work. Like I said, your girl just became a sales, whatever they call it, consultant for paparazzi jewelry. That's the $5 jewelry. I will be doing lives and selling the jewelry and some fun, interesting stuff with that. I just gotta wait to get my first package of, I guess, items to sell in the mail. And I'm also gonna start doing some get ready with me videos, some get ready, kind of get the hot topics back out there with some get ready with me videos. And I'm probably going to, I know I have some new makeup that I bought that I want to start to get back into my makeup over 40 videos as well. So get on the lookout. Go ahead and subscribe. Follow me on all the social media platforms. Instagram is kiss_my_cheek78, and Twitter is just Kiss My Cheeks TV. All right, y'all. I will see you all soon. Bye.